Welcome to Blood Sugar Squad, your go-to channel for simple, actionable tips to manage diabetes and live your best life. It's Friday night, you're out with friends, and the drinks arrive. Someone says cheers, and for a split second, you hesitate. Should you join in? Will one drink mess up your blood sugar? What about that romantic glass of wine with dinner? Here is the truth that most diabetes videos will not tell you. You do not have to be the person nursing a glass of water while everyone else has fun. You can enjoy alcohol with diabetes. You just need to know what you are drinking, how it affects your body, and how to stay safe. In this video, we are going to break down the most common types of alcohol: wine, beer, wine coolers, and spirits, and give you practical, real-world advice for happy hour, date night, or a cozy night in. No judgment, just facts. And yes, we will even talk about Jell-O shots, because fun matters too. Segment 1. Wine. Wine is romantic, it's social, and for many people, it is the drink of choice with dinner. The most important rule for wine drinkers with diabetes is this: go dry. Dry wines like Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Sauvignon Blanc have very little residual sugar. A standard 5-ounce glass of dry wine typically contains about 2 to 4 grams of carbohydrates. That is relatively low and usually has a minimal impact on blood sugar when consumed with food. Sweet wines, on the other hand, are a different story. Dessert wines, sweet Rieslings, Moscato, and Port can contain 8 to 15 grams of sugar per glass, or even more. That is enough to raise blood sugar significantly, especially if you are not eating at the same time. Now, a quick word about sangria. Sangria may seem like just wine with fruit, but it is often much higher in sugar. Most recipes include fruit juice, added sugar, or sweet liqueurs, which can push the carbohydrate content far beyond that of a standard glass of wine. A single serving of sangria can easily contain 15 to 25 grams of carbs or more, depending on how it is made. So while it tastes light and refreshing, it behaves much more like a sugary cocktail than a glass of dry wine. Here is a pro tip. If you are at a restaurant and you are not sure if a wine is sweet or dry, ask for a taste first. Or stick with varieties you already know. A good rule of thumb: if the wine tastes noticeably sweet, it is probably too high in sugar for tight blood sugar control. Portion size also matters. A standard pour is 5 ounces. Many restaurants pour 6 or 7. Consider using a smaller glass or asking for a half pour if you want to be cautious. And never drink wine on an empty stomach. The food you eat, especially protein and fat, slows down alcohol absorption and helps stabilize blood sugar. A glass of wine with a balanced meal is very different from a glass of wine on its own. Segment 2. Beer. Beer is trickier than wine because it contains carbohydrates from the grains used to brew it. A standard 12-ounce serving of regular beer typically contains around 10 to 15 grams of carbohydrates, though it can vary by brand. That is roughly similar to a slice of white bread. Light beers are generally lower, usually in the range of 3 to 7 grams of carbs per 12-ounce serving. Some low-carb beers, like Heineken Silver or similar brands, can have as few as 2 to 3 grams. Craft beers and stouts are the highest. Some IPAs and dark beers can contain 20 to 30 grams of carbohydrates per pint. That is a significant glucose load, especially if you are having more than one. So what should you order? If you are at a bar with friends, a light beer or a low-carb beer is usually your best option. If you prefer craft beer, keep portions in mind and try to limit it to one, ideally with food. A few other tips. Beer can increase your appetite, which can lead to mindless snacking on bar food like pretzels, fries, or chips, so be aware of that. Also, non-alcoholic beers often contain similar, or sometimes even higher, carbohydrate levels than regular beer, so it is worth checking the label. And like wine, never drink beer on an empty stomach. Segment 3. Wine coolers and sweet drinks. Now we need to talk about those innocent-looking drinks that are actually sugar bombs: wine coolers, flavored malt beverages, hard seltzers, and pre-mixed cocktails. Wine coolers are especially deceptive. They taste like fruit juice, they go down easy, and a single bottle often contains 20 to 30 grams of sugar, sometimes more. That is roughly the equivalent of 5 to 7 teaspoons of sugar. For someone with diabetes, that can lead to a significant spike. Hard seltzers are usually a better option. Many contain only 1 to 3 grams of carbohydrates and around 100 calories per can. They are carbonated, lightly flavored, and widely available. But not all are the same. Some brands add sugar, so it is still important to check the label. Pre-mixed cocktails from a can or bottle are a mixed bag. Some are made with real juice and added sugar, while others use low or no-calorie sweeteners. Always read the label. If you see sugar, high fructose corn syrup, or fruit juice concentrate near the top of the ingredient list, that is a sign the carb content may be higher than you expect. And here is a fun one. Jell-O shots. They are a party favorite, but a typical Jell-O shot made with sweetened gelatin mix can contain around 5 to 10 grams of sugar per shot, and most people have more than one. If you want to join in, sugar-free gelatin mixes are widely available and can be a lower-carb alternative. The bottom line for sweet drinks is simple. Read the label. If it tastes like candy, it will likely affect your blood sugar like candy. Segment 4. Spirits. Whiskey, vodka, rum, gin, tequila. Now, let us talk about spirits like whiskey, vodka, rum, gin, tequila, and other distilled liquors. Here is the good news. Pure spirits contain 0 carbohydrates. A shot of whiskey on the rocks, a vodka soda, or a gin and tonic made with diet tonic water will have little to no immediate impact on blood sugar. But here is the danger, and it is a serious one. When you drink alcohol, your liver reduces its release of glucose because it is focused on processing the alcohol. That means your body's natural backup system for preventing low blood sugar is temporarily impaired. So what happens? You might have a few drinks. Your blood sugar looks fine. You go to bed. And then, 4 to 8 hours later, while you're sleeping, your blood sugar drops. This is called delayed hypoglycemia. It can occur several hours after drinking, and in some cases, even into the next day. This is especially dangerous because you may be hard to wake up. A CGM can help, but alerts are only useful if you can hear and respond to them. Don't ignore them. So how do you stay safe with spirits? First, always eat before you drink. A meal with protein, fat, and complex carbohydrates provides a buffer. Second, watch your mixers. Soda, tonic water, fruit juice, and sour mix are loaded with sugar. Use diet soda, soda water, or sugar-free tonic instead. Third, pace yourself. 1 drink per hour is a commonly recommended guideline. Fourth, avoid getting heavily intoxicated. When you are drunk, your ability to recognize and respond to low blood sugar is impaired. You are less likely to notice symptoms, less likely to treat them, and far more likely to sleep through them. Fifth, check your blood sugar before bed. If it is on the lower side, around or below 100, consider having a small snack, like cheese, nuts, or half a peanut butter sandwich. And sixth, understand the limits of your CGM, and remember that it cannot predict delayed hypoglycemia. You might go to bed with stable numbers and still drop hours later or the next morning. That is why it is critical to check your glucose before bed after drinking. Also, set an alert for overnight. That alert could save your life. If your reading is 100 or lower, have that small snack with protein or fat. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you that managing diabetes isn't just about what you drink, it's about how you eat too. We've created a free resource called Mindful Eating for Diabetes. It's a simple, practical guide to help you make better food choices without feeling deprived. Just use the QR code on screen or use the link in the description to download your free guide. Segment 5, Final Thoughts. So let us bring this back to where we started. Friday night, a glass of wine with dinner, a round of beers with friends, a toast at a wedding. You do not have to sit on the sidelines. You can enjoy alcohol with diabetes. You just need to know what you are drinking, how it affects your blood sugar, and how to stay safe. Wine, go dry. Beer, go light. Wine coolers and sweet drinks, check the label. Most are sugar bombs. Spirits, 0 carbs, but watch for delayed lows hours later. And if you use a CGM, set overnight alerts and always check before bed. And remember, never drink on an empty stomach. Eat first or eat while you drink. And if you are going to a party or happy hour, plan ahead. Bring a low-carb snack. Pace yourself. And if you are the designated driver, that is great too. But if you are not, make a plan to get home safely. Diabetes does not mean you cannot have fun. What are your thoughts about alcohol and diabetes? Comment below and please share this video. Until next time, stay strong, stay sweet, but not too sweet, and keep thriving with the Blood Sugar Squad.